In this tutorial, we're going to create an AI sprite that can converse with us using ChatGPT. You can start a conversation by pressing the talk button. And once you're finished, press it again, then the AI sprite will reply. Let me show you how it works. Hi there.
Hello, how can I help you today?
Could you help me with my English homework?
Of course, I'd be happy to help you with your English homework. What do you need help with?
So that's the basic functionality. Let's get started. Let's begin by creating a new project at createacode.com. First, we'll remove the default dog sprite and add a new sprite to represent our AI speaker. For example, let's select the Abby sprite. Next, we'll rename the empty sprite as the control sprite. Our project will consist of these two sprites. The control sprite will be used to add a button to the stage. Let's start by drawing the button. We can go to the Costumes tab and create our first button. We should center it on the screen. Next, we will add some text to it in white color. We will label this button Talk. Let's place it here and ensure it's centered. That looks good. We can shift it slightly downwards. Okay, that's fine. We'll call this the Talk costume. Now let's duplicate it and create another costume called Stop. We also need to change the label to Stop on this second button. Then center it as well. That's perfect. Now we have two buttons named Talk and Stop. At the start of the program, the Talk button will always be displayed. Let's arrange them like this. Okay, so if we start, the Talk button will be shown. Looks good. Now let's add an event handler. When the user clicks the button, we will toggle between the Talk and Stop costumes. For this, we can use an if-else block to compare the current costume to the labels Talk or Stop. Let's go to the Looks category, then retrieve the current costume name. If the costume name is Talk, we will switch to Stop. Otherwise, we will switch back to Talk. Very good. Let's try this out now. On starting, it will display Talk. When we click it, it will toggle between the two costumes. Very nice. Next, we will allow the user to speak when they press Talk. Let's head over to the AI category and add the Start Recognizing Speech block. And when the user clicks Stop, it will end the speech recognition. Okay. So let's give it a try. When I click Talk, the speech recognition will start. and on stop it will end. Now let me say something. Hello. Okay, I just said hello. Let's see if it was recognized correctly. We can check using the block that retrieves text from speech. That's correct, so this part of the code is working. Next, we need to forward this to ChatGPT for a response. We'll use the ChatGPT block to send the request. After ending the speech recognition, we'll transmit the recognized text as our query. We'll then store the response from ChatGPT in a variable named result. We will wait for ChatGPT's response. We can limit the response to 300 tokens, which is about 225 words. The session type will be set to continue. This means if the user says something further, it will consider previous messages as context. This helps ChatGPT to understand the current user query. Okay, looking great. Let's run this now. After we run it, the response should now be stored in result. Let's verify. Hello there. See, that's the response from ChatGPT. That's excellent. Now we have our result. We just need Abby to speak it out loud. Okay, so let's send a message to Abby. We will broadcast a message. Let's name the message as respond. Okay. Now we switch to Abby. Whenever she receives the message, she will first say the result as a speech bubble. She will say the result so we know what she is responding, which is from ChatGPT. Additionally, we'll make her speak the response in audio using the say block in the AI category. We'll use the female voice and speed it up slightly. Set it to 120% speed and have her say the result. Let's test this.
Hello there. How can I help you today?
That's great. Now our project is complete. Let's run it once more. Hello, how are you?
Hello there. I'm just a friendly robot here to help you out. How can I assist you today?
That's fantastic. And then that concludes our tutorial.